The Deep Web Murder Show was released in 2023. This is directed and written by Zachary, and we have a cast including Aiden Howard, Kimi Alexander, Brendan Fletcher, and various others. The narrative sounded really interesting, the concept sounded really fascinating, and in general, it's not too bad. I think it could have been a little bit more gruesome and graphic, but there were times when it really lent into that, so what it did was very well done. I would have liked just a little bit more from it. This is about a podcaster who is investigating his sister's death, and he comes across a website where the highest bidder gets to decide how somebody dies, which is a really good idea. In real life, obviously, terrible idea, but for the film, it was an interesting concept. I was keen to see how it would play out. And the story is decent. I think it works well. The narrative is well enough executed. I think everything flows well. The pacing is quite good. It is a fascinating concept, and I think it was generally handled quite well. We have some pretty good performances. And we do have some graphic moments, and as the film progresses, it does get a little bit more intense, which is pretty typical for this kind of film. But I would have liked a little bit more of that, maybe peppered throughout, and I think that could have been a little bit more visually interesting. But what we got was good. I just think they could have done more of it. I guess that's a compliment in a way because I enjoyed the good bits so much. I would have liked more of it. But what we got, pretty well done. And in general, I'd say it was a fascinating concept, quite well executed. It's not really a scary film. There are some moments that feel quite intense, but it's not necessarily scary. It's more disturbing. And as I said, quite graphic and gruesome at times, but not all of the way throughout. I don't think it will be the kind of film for everybody. But if it sounds like it would appeal to you, if you're fascinated to see how it plays out, then I'd say it's worth watching. As I said, the story is well handled. The good bits are very good. The performances are good. Visually, it is quite a strong film. So, in general, no real complaints. I would have liked more of the good stuff, but what we got was still satisfying, and I came away from it feeling pretty satisfied with the experience. If it sounds like a film for you, then needless to say, I'd say The Deep Web Murder Show is one that's worth checking out.